All right, welcome back. So today we're going to be diving into a little bit about wholesaling, and I wanted to review an article. I know oftentimes we go to the internet just to get more information on things, so I thought it'd be cool for me to just share my experience with looking at a few articles about my business, and just let you know what's valid and maybe what is I won't say a stretch, but maybe just what's something that I have not experienced. So let me jump into the article, and I'll have the article linked down below. But this is Houseo. So I found this article, and I just wanted to kind of walk through what they were saying. So you can see here they're talking about what is real estate investing. Um, Motivated sellers, distressed and urgent buyer. Okay, property not repaired by the wholesaler. Correct. At any time during the process. Okay. Wholesaler signs a contract with the seller and finds a buyer to sign it to. Now that's good. That's good. They called out double close right there because you don't always assign. You can double close as well, which I shared in a prior video talking about transactional funding, which is typically when you'd want to use the double close technique. So I agree with that. We wholesalers are middlemen. Now, I will say, oftentimes, people do have to appreciate the effort that goes into it. Now, I think they're going to walk through and share their step by step. But let's take a look at what they're saying are the pros and cons of wholesaling. You get a chance to learn. Okay, learn real estate. There are lesser risk, effort, and time required to complete a wholesale deal. Effort, I don't know if that's less, but um, in comparison to, I guess, actually fixing up a property and rehabbing it, then I guess, yeah. But it is quite a bit of effort. Um, and then invest less money. Okay, yeah, I would move it. Okay, without spending a penny. Um, Yeah. So the penny that you would spend would be earnest money to your seller, which then could be replaced by your buyer's earnest money. If you do put down earnest money. Okay. Let's see. Earn profits, find a buyer to charge. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Typically between 5%, 5 to 10% of the selling price. Yeah. Double close. Okay. Yep. All right. Cons. All right, let's see. Time crucial. Find a buyer quickly. Okay, transaction. Yeah, typically your sellers do want to sell quickly. Now you do have some sellers where they have a future date that they want to close, and then that could be their situation too, where maybe everybody is only willing to close rapidly, and they might need more time. So it's not always just about it being fast. Choosing the right property. Yes, you will be going through quite a few um, properties that will meet your buyer's criteria for the most part. And sometimes people get stuff under contract and then they're gonna let that contract expire, unfortunately, or or before the inspection period ends, they'll have to cancel that contract. Finalizing the right buyer. Buyers are essentially investors looking. Selecting a right buyer can be tough. Correct. Yeah, that is a con, I would say. But once you build your solid cash buyers list with buyers that you vetted, whatever your vetting process is, then you're good to go. And I'm in Georgia, so this article is specific to Georgia. Yeah. Yep. Only licensed agents can help people sell and buy properties in real estate. Unlicensed cannot represent. Mm. Oh, correct. Yeah, can't list a home on MLS. Absolutely. Wholesaler does not violate any law as long as they work with the wholesale real estate contract on there. Okay. Yeah. So now let's see. They're saying it's profitable. Correct. Is this maximize your benefits? Okay, here's the benefits. Yeah, profit. Is this the benefit? Maximize your benefits by keeping these points in mind. Okay. Aim for profit. Absolutely. Inspect the property thoroughly. And your buyer can inspect the property during their inspection period. But you would want to get some eyes on the property, of course, before getting it under contract. Sometimes people have had sellers do walkthrough um, where they're actually holding a camera and you guys are on a call together, or they'll send you a video. In the event that I think that was more common um, these past couple of years with what was going on in the nation. Be honest. Okay. 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 So they're saying that they do mention that. Now, I will say the part about being honest, I think that is part of some of the legislation that is being, that's going around regarding sharing your intent with the homeowner, the seller. So the workaround for that, in some states, that the requirement is that you share your intent up front, would be to double close. You're going to own the property for a few minutes, but I am not a lawyer or an attorney, and I'm not giving you legal advice. Plan for the future. Okay, well defined. Yeah, you do want to have exit strategy. Okay. Users for a fee is a common strategy. Yeah, that's the objective with wholesaling. What are they saying? Okay, assigning contracts to end users for a fee is a common strategy. Yeah. Okay, different ways to wholesale. Virtual, that is popular. Commercial. Um, yeah, this is the part that I think if anyone's confused. I've heard people mention that they wholesale, and someone that is not in real estate or newer to real estate, they will assume that you are flipping a property when you say you're wholesaling it. Flipping and wholesaling are, unless you're using that word interchangeably, they're two different strategies. Where somebody might say, "I wholesaled it, I flipped it," right away or something. But no, those are two different things. Um, Limited risks, yeah, flipping a home, yeah. So here's a good, and you're probably already aware of this, but um, wholesaling, um, you don't need to own the house except for in the double close, where you technically own it for a very short period of time. And if you don't have the money, then you can use transactional funds. I'll share my transactional funds link down below, and I can provide you transactional funds. Fewer expenses on repairs. Yeah, what few none. No, no expenses on repairs. Limited risks, very little money. Typically the money that you would have expended would be your EMD. So when they say very little, that would be just about it. So flipping, um, buying on the property, correct. So you would close on the property without passing it off to someone that day, the next day, or that week. You would close on it, and then you would do the repairs. Yeah, correct. Yeah. High risks. If the house doesn't sell by as many cases, expenses can increase. Correct. Expenses can increase, and there can be comps that will change the after repair value, which could mean that you could lose some money. Okay, yeah. So let's walk through. Let's confirm these steps that they're sharing. Research, learn the basics, stakeholders. Okay, distressed properties. Okay. Market to sellers, that's the key. Motivated sellers is the key word there. Look for property. Okay. Find properties using these methods. MLS, search your local area, network to find properties, bandit signs, websites, auctions. Okay, those are good sources. Create your team. Okay, contractors. Yeah, you can get your contractors, they can give you, some wholesalers typically will do that themselves, when they're walking through property, get an idea. If you've got enough familiarity, with some of the current rates for, some repairs, and sometimes people just do a square footage, with a small, medium, large dollar amount, and then they come up with what it would cost. So it just depends. An appraiser, not likely, um, not likely. As a wholesaler. A title company, that will definitely happen during closing. Um, Yeah, once you open escrow, this would typically happen closer to your closing date. Build a buyer's list, correct. You're gonna wanna do that. Purchase and sell agreement. You do wanna get the property under contract. That's accurate. Assign the contract, or you'll be double closing, so you won't need to assign it. It, depends. Close and collect. Close the deal after tax signature by handing over. Once the contract is handed over, the buyer will fix. Yeah, correct. Yeah. So even if this is a double close, technically the B2C would be your buyer would own the home after closing. And this is good. They outline that they're signing the contract and the double close. Now the double close is probably going to start becoming way more popular with a lot of the restrictions that are happening in some states regarding wholesaling. So looking forward to providing transactional funds where needed. Um, okay. I think this was a pretty good article. Houseo, I think they did pretty good. Anyways, let me know if you have any questions. I will put some links down in the description, but I think this was really good. And I can say from my experience that most of it's accurate. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.